Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Championship Sunday here at the Super Rink at the National Sports Center in Blaine, Minnesota. We have been crowning champions throughout the day at this All-American Girls Hockey Tournament. You're looking at the Thunder Bay Queens, winner of the U15 White Division. They defeat Riverhawks by a final score of 3-0, an empty netter, giving a little breathing room at the end. Head coach Dave Olenek joining me to my left. Dave, you came in here with this team this weekend. Obviously, you want to win them, but what were you looking for beyond wins and losses out of the team this weekend?
I think we were just looking for some experience. We've got a young team. We've got half our team are first-year players, and we've only been on the ice for about 2 months, so there's still a lot of learning to be done, and that's why we play these games. We put these girls in important situations and see how they react, and hopefully they can do the right things at the right times.
You've been to this tournament before. Did you get what you were looking for in terms of competition and the tournament experience this weekend?
I think so. There were some games that maybe were a little easier for us, and then there were some games that were a little tougher. We ran into some hot goaltending twice. We worked on our power play a little bit, but we also had to work on our penalty kill. So overall, I think it was a great tournament. The committee did a great job, and we'll definitely come back in the next few years for sure.
We definitely want to have you back. To my right, Taylor Marks, defenseman, and Akira Tadabi. You guys come down here, you've got to kind of balance, you're staying in a hotel, you're eating at restaurants. It's a fun thing. You get to hang out with your teammates, but you also got to play hockey. Taylor, how do you balance that work versus fun?
Well, I balance it by, having fun at the hotels, but when you get to the rink, you are all serious about the game and don't fool around.
Akira, you guys had a game where you had a 2-0 game in the third period, and you got that insurance goal. What enabled you guys really to excel over the course of this tournament this weekend? What did you guys do well as a team?
Personally, I think we really worked well together. As a team, we communicated well. And I think that our defensemen and forwards just stayed really focused and tried their best throughout the whole tournament.
I heard your coach. He said you've been at it for about 2 months. Coming down here, he wanted to put you guys in some different positions. What do you think you learned about this team, or what maybe did the rest of us learn about this team through the course of this weekend?
I think we learned that all together as a team that we're really we can switch it up every once in a while, and we all know how to I don't know how to describe it. We all know how to just cover up for each other, and we know how to do our positions really well.
So in Minnesota, we like to call ourselves the state of hockey. And we're very prideful of our place in where the United States hockey is concerned. We love to have teams come down from Canada because you guys sort of are the benchmark. You're the bar. Do you feel that? Are you wearing a little bit of that Canadian pride when you come down here and play these games?
Definitely, yeah. I feel a lot of proud coming down here playing against USA Hockey, and it's a lot of fun.
Coach, you said you'd bring this team back again next year. We really want you to, because this is what it's all about. We take very great pride in Minnesota about growing the game and the opportunity to play and exchange, a hockey hotbed like Ontario coming down here with us in the United States and in Minnesota. It's a great opportunity to grow women's hockey. What do you see your role and the role of the organization in Thunder Bay as far as growing the Queens program?
Well, I think it's important that we build these partnerships with the organizations in Minnesota. We often get some exhibition series with them. We'll come down there. Sometimes they come to Thunder Bay because we need that good competition. Girls hockey is alive and well down here in Minnesota, and it's alive and well in Ontario. So hopefully just to keep those partnerships.
We love having the partnerships, too. We love having you guys come down here to the Super Rink and the National Sports Center. There's a little paper over there yesterday. Yesterday we had Team USA hockey players. We had the Whitecaps, who is a professional organization here in Minnesota. And we're hoping that you are looking at, in some of these Thunder Bay Queens right here, future Olympians, future professional hockey players. We don't know. Time will tell about that. What we do know is today they are champions. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us. Safe trip back to Thunder Bay. And I think that is going to do it for our Facebook Live. So I'm going to have the Queens wave us out on the way out. We want to thank you for joining us at the All-American Tournament. Hold up that trophy. We've been crowning champions all day at the All-American. Hi again, everybody. Welcome back here to the Super Rink at the National Sports Center. Tim McNiff for NSC Sports. Do not adjust your Facebook. This is not a repeat. Yes, Stillwater is back again with another championship here today. We had their U10 team earlier today. Right now, we are looking at your U15 champions. fresh off the ice where they defeat Anoka Champlain Park Coon Rapids by a score of 1-0 in a heart-stopping shootout to win that U15 championship. I'm joined by head coach Becca Zumbinski to my immediate left, Jeff Spahn for your assistant on the far left, a couple players to my right we'll get to in a moment. But first of all, Coach, you come into this tournament, you played a couple games on Friday, you saw that team before and lost 2-1. What were you able to learn from that earlier game and apply today?
Yeah, I think we just were able to pull all the girls together and say, hey, that wasn't our game. Like, we can do this, let's get some revenge. So, yeah.
It wasn't like that was a bad one. 2-1, right? Correct? So pretty, hats off to your opponents, a pretty good squad.
Yeah, for sure. Super talented game. That was a really fun game.
Was this your first tournament of the season? And if so, what were you guys as a coaching staff hoping to learn about these girls this weekend?
We really just wanted to check their character. After losing a game, I was super interested to see how they'd bounce back the next game, and they did. Like, the next game, they came out, cleared their mind, and came out ready to play. So it was really good to see.
To make you very excited for the season ahead. Of course, we've got right to my right Zoe Lamming and Brooke Nelson. And Zoe, you're the goaltender in a shootout. And we were all sitting around watching you. What is going through your mind during that whole process?
Keep calm and don't mess up, really.
The other Stillwater team won by similar circumstances. And in both times, watching the goaltenders in both, you guys really look like you're on top of your game from a technique standpoint. What's going on out there with the goaltenders in Stillwater?
We've got Nora Ratty, who is a Finnish Olympian goalie who comes out every Wednesday on the summers, and then I train with her up here every day during the summer, and she comes out and comes help the Stillwater goalies, and we've got a good group of coaches, too, to help us out.
A lot of us remember her from her days with the Golden Gophers winning national championships. She's as good as they come.
Yes.
She's obviously doing something right because you're on it today. Brooke Nelson, a forward to my far right. Brooke, you guys were in a tight game today. As a shooter, as a scorer, what do you guys say as a group before you go through that shootout process, the girls that are picked? I mean, it's a lot of pressure. How do you guys approach it as a team?
We kind of just try to stay calm and think about it and just do our best, not try to make our teammates too scared or anything.
You guys played this team earlier. You fell to them 2-1 on Friday. What was different about today's game?
We really came out harder and we were ready to play and wanted to win.
You did just that. The evidence around your neck and with the championship trophy. Your first tournament of the season. You got a long season ahead. What are the goals for this squad going forward?
Honestly, just have fun. I'm trying to build their character. I think both Jess and I just want to be good role models for them, and it's all about character. If you lose, it happens. Like, just trying to build their character for sure. So.
Well, of course, it takes more than just two players to win a championship. You're looking at the entire team assembled in front. Go ahead, girls, give a wave to Carly there with the camera. These are your champions from the Red Division. Wanted to say this, Stillwater coming in here, winning not one but two championships. Very impressive to the Hockey Association. We want to wish you all the best of the luck in the season ahead, and we definitely want to see you guys here again next year at the All-American Girls Hockey Tournament. That'll do it from the NSC and the Super Rink for now. For NSC Sports, I'm Tim McNiff. Is that all right?
Yeah.
You were great. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Super Rink here at the National Sports Center. Tim McNiff for NSC Sports. And you are looking at your Class 10B champions. They're from Wilmette, Illinois. Fresh off the ice, they defeat the Duluth Icebreakers 8-3 in the championship game to complete a 4-0 weekend. 3-0 in pool play, winning the championship game this morning. I'm joined by head coach Katie Shattuck. And Katie, this game was 3-3 in the third period.
I think they brought all the excitement they've had all weekend and really wanted the win, and it really came through in the third.
So every coach sets goals for their team coming in. You guys came a long way. What were you hoping to see out of these girls heading into the tournament?
I didn't really know what teams we'd be playing and what the competition would be, but I was hoping for, first off, just great team bonding and for them to enjoy it. Coming out with a championship is a great bonus for it.
It's a nice bonus. Well done. To my right, Alessandra Lucchesa. How did I do? It was okay, wasn't it, for a Minnesota guy who's Irish?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the best I could do. And Elise Fontana, both defenders for Wilmette. Alessandra, you guys came a long way. You get out of school, you come here. It's a fun weekend, staying in a hotel, all the rest of that. How hard was it to balance fun time versus we want to win hockey games?
Well, for some games we had to kind of rest in the hotel, but some people wanted to play games, and so it was kind of confusing. I don't know.
Well, you guys obviously did a pretty good job with it. Elise, you guys were close in that third period. What do you think you found out about yourself as a team this weekend?
I don't know. I think we kind of win, so we started working together more and like passing the puck and moving it around.
So is that something you guys think you can build on and take forward coming out of this?
Yeah.
Really nice. Okay, so is this your first time to the All-American tournament?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. So, all in all, if somebody had never come, would you say it's a good tournament? Would you recommend that they would come, and if so, why?
I'd say like it's like fun. Like I would say yes, and also you get to skip school, and you like get to bond with your teammates and friends.
What are the odds that you guys either A, wear the medals, or B, the shirts you get from this weekend to school tomorrow?
Sweatshirts and shirts.
You'll be wearing them.
Yeah.
I bet you will. Okay, Katie, you got a chance to get this team. A lot of great support from the parents to make a commitment to come here. We like to call this the state of hockey, and we're very proud of hockey in Minnesota. But part of the mission of the National Sports Center and the Super Rink is to grow the game. So we're thrilled to have people come from Illinois and take part in this. What did we as Minnesotans find out about Illinois hockey this weekend?
Great competition level. We'd love to come back and play again.
Think you might do that?
I think if there's the commitment, it'd be a great opportunity for everyone.
We're proud to have you, thrilled to have you. Let's get a shot, Isaiah, of all the rest of the girls down here. Girls, give a look to Isaiah, give a wave. These are your 10B champions. They're from Wilmette, Illinois. They came all the way here to play in the All-American Girls Tournament, and they capped it off with a championship. We are thrilled to have you. We are crowning champions all day here today at the Super Rink at the National Sports Center. So for NSC Sports, I'm Tim McNiff. Welcome to the Super Rink here at the National Sports Center. You are looking at your champions from the girls 10A division here at the All-American Girls Hockey Tournament. We are crowning champions all day. This is our first. A thrilling game between Stillwater and Coon Rapids Champlain Park goes to a shootout, and here are your champions. I am joined now by head coach Kevin Earlback. Kevin, this game went into the third period down 2-2, or tied 2-2, and you had a parade of kids going to the penalty box, not the way you draw it up if you had your choice. What did you find out about the character of this team down the stretch?
Nice, because as we were in our own defensive zone battling these shorthanded situations, some girls were asked to play different positions, and they played a really good job of battling hard, moving the puck, and keeping them from the front of the net.
You obviously had this tournament end the way you would dream that it would. What were your goals or expectations going into the tournament for this group of girls?
I mean, obviously, number one is to have fun, but you have fun by being a commitment as a team. So our team totally understands that they cheer for each other on the bench. It's all being very positive on the ice as well, too. All the players, like I said earlier, is they've learned different positions, so it's key to have them know different roles on the ice. Some might be more of a battler in the corners. Some girls are really good at dishing the puck, and then others are really gritty, right, girls? Gritty in front of the net, and that's how we got the majority of our goals this weekend.
All right, we're joined now by Bryn Laska. She's a forward to my immediate right, and Haley Solnitsky, who is the goaltender today. Bryn, you come here and you play this tournament this weekend. You play multiple games over 2 days. Do you have to change anything, like how much rest you get or how much you eat? How did you approach the tournament?
Lots of sleep.
Yeah, lots of sleep, lots of water. Yeah, so tell me about these girls. What don't we know about this team of girls? Are they tough? Are they strong? Are they fast? Describe them to me. Tell me about them.
They're tough and fast.
Nice. What showed out there in the ice today? The goaltender in this one, Haley Solnitsky. Haley, your team was shorthanded down the stretch. You had to come up with a number of big saves. Were you, in a game like that when it goes to a shootout, I mean, your parents, I'm sure, were nervous as heck. What was going through you?
A lot of stress. I could kind of barely breathe, and I just had to keep taking deep breaths and just think to myself, we're going to win. It's all going to be all right.
Well, it certainly was. You certainly didn't show it. You looked like you had it all under control there. There was a situation that shootout where one shooter came down there and actually did put the puck past you, only to hit the pipe. What goes through your mind when you hear that clang?
Thank God.
Well, nothing ever happens by itself. You always need a team effort. And as Isaiah pans out, he's going to show you all the girls here from the 10A champions. We're so thrilled to have you guys here at the All-American Girls Hockey Tournament. Congratulations on winning this championship. We sincerely hope you'll come back and see us again next year. Was this your first tournament?
Morning at 8:30 a.m. So, for the girls to get up early in the morning and be primed, ready to go is pretty impressive.
Well, you set the bar pretty high for the rest of the season, haven't you?
Say we're undefeated so far year to date.
Well, you know what? If you guys run the table, come back and see me again in March, okay?
We'll see you in March.
I look forward to it. Here you have your champions from Stillwater. We are crowning champions all day here at the All-American Girls Hockey Tournament. What a way to get it started. We'll be back with more as the day goes on. For the NSC Sports Center, NSC Sports, I'm Tim McNiff.